Looks like the Team Rock guys have adopted Luke Green out of South Carolina here. They're all in his corner. They were sitting next to each other back in the dressing room, and I think a bond was formed here.
Well, that's kind of nice to have people walk you out like that.
Yeah, very
Or
cool.
do they just want to walk out?
Or they just want to see Cornbread's guy lose. I'm not sure which.
All right, these guys are going to fight 5 4-minute rounds for the not vacant, but the featherweight title here. Only 1 loss for each guy.
Better wait till the ring girls get out of there before they start this thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Could be entertaining.
They're closing the door.
I wonder how long it'd take anybody to notice.
All title fights are 5 4-minute rounds. 5 4-minute rounds. The first. Here we go.
Interesting collarbone on that guy over there.
Yeah, that's been broke a few times.
Looks like it.
Let's go, Charlotte. Cheer your fighters on.
Luke's a Helson Gracie purple belt out of South Carolina. Trains with the Fitness Edge guys down in Myrtle Beach. And of course, Shane's with the Renegade team, conflict fighter.
Both guys here really calm. You know, you gotta wonder when they're gonna explode here.
Shane's obviously looking for the takedown. That's what he does. 2-time state champion wrestler. He's wanting to get this on the ground.
That's how he's achieved most of his victories here at Elite.
Luke looks calm.
Yeah, you know, he's actually like keeping his stance a little wide. It looks like he's anticipating that takedown a little bit.
Yeah. Tough thing for Shane is there's very little film out there on Luke. Nobody knows much about him. Doesn't fight in this area a lot.
Well, you know, like Marcelo had to get a replacement. You know, he never gets a trash replacement, you know, especially for a title fight. You know, he always goes out and finds a quality opponent for his guys.
I think this is an interesting match. Shane's a heavy favorite in this area, but I think Luke's people might be sleeping on him a little bit. Spinning back fist attempt.
Real, you know, punch strikes thrown here. Oh, he grabbed that leg and got him down.
Control. Nice hip movement. Start spin over.
It would be interesting to see if he can get those legs across his face and pull an arm bar out from here.
He is really working for it.
Very flexible guy. It looks like he's going here. It looks like he might be able to get it.
Nice half guard recovery. Very nice.
Is that elbow? Shane's really like not even paying attention to the fight. He's looking straight at the corner here. You know, they're giving him the advice here.
Luke's working real hard to pummel in, but the underhook on the same side. He has the leg from half guard. Try to get up on his right hip, start to get his game going. He's got the lockdown 10th Planet style.
He looks like he's recovering, getting ready to get right back up here.
Corner telling Shane to step away. He's going to jump as soon as he can.
And it's good to have, you know, they say there's only one man in the cage, but you have all your corner men with you. And they, you know, when they yell stuff at you, you know, you listen, you hear
overhand right from behind. Oh, about caught him with that back fist again.
Big slam here, but
guillotine. Took himself down into a guillotine, working
wow,
the rubber guard. Trying to pass. This guy's got a nice guard.
Very nice. He pulled that rubber guard up really fast. I thought he was going to mission control, maybe try an omoplata.
Real nice work by Luke to take away Shane's strong point, which is stay there in side control.
Definitely. You know, he actually, like, Shane's, you know, he's holding his own on the feet on here, but now he's, you know, is he going to doubt his own shot to take him down? Nope. Right down the side control here.
Got a repeating scenario here of spinning back fist to take down. This is Shane's game here. Shane's game is side control, throw the knees.
You know, Luke is really active off
Got the butterfly hook in. Very nice. He needs to go for a sweep.
Climbing the fence here. Trying to wrap it around.
He may take his back from here.
Making this a real challenge for Crenshaw here, you know?
He really is. He's going to take his Crenshaw's back or triangle. Good job by Crenshaw to disengage.
Very smart there. You know, he knew something was coming and he disengaged. He's going to get those takedown points.
Luke complaining to the ref about something.
Now Crenshaw's working a good game plan here to get the takedown.
He's winning the round big time off the takedown.
Yeah. Get the points. don't risk anything by engaging too much on the ground. Just get the points
Rinaldi
and
getting
go.
his ass kicked by the cage door. There he goes. Nice work, Jordan.
Luke Green saying something to the referee here.
Yeah. The ref's going to come over and talk to Shane about something.
Must have missed it. I didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
You know, it actually could be, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the rules are just a little bit different in South Carolina on what you can and cannot do. I'm not 100% on that. I've never fought on it.
Brandon Davis and Jordan Rinaldi quartering the young man from South Carolina. It's an interesting hookup they've made here.
And that's somebody you'd like to have in your corner, a real experience, you know, a real veteran out there helping you out, and a really nice beard.
Jordan's sporting a beard. It's beautiful. Brandon as well. Brandon, a former pro motocross rider, switching over to MMA, makes an interesting athlete.
You know, I'm wondering what they're telling Luke here. I don't know. I might actually say to pull guard. He's so dangerous on the ground here.
I think he's a heartbeat away from a submission. He needs to keep working it.
You know, and he's clearly very comfortable off his back. He's actually got Crenshaw scared to engage on the top for very long.
Yes.
As soon as he gets him back to guard, he's quick to get back to the guard, and he's just so active and dangerous on his back there. You know,
if Luke had any kind of a stand-up game, he could be controlling this fight right now.
Really. I would stop with the spinning back fist, though. That's leading to a takedown every time.
Yeah.
Crenshaw's reflexes are so fast. He's seen that spinning back fist coming 3 times and got a shot and landed right inside control. Now, the corner of Luke should probably be telling him to throw more on his feet, you know?
Little foot
leg
sweep.
tripped him there.
Yeah. Luke ate an overhand right there, but he doesn't seem any worse for the wear. Still stalking Shane down. Shane's starting to find a home for the overhand right.
You know, he could really fake that and land like a really nice takedown off of that.
Yeah.
A little side kick, Kung Lee style there from Luke Green.
Guillotine, sink it in, sink it in, sink it in. Nope. And a right hook to the thigh.
I've never seen that here.
Got to do what you got to do, man.
I mean, I'm sure it points, you know.
Sure. Luke with no head movement at all, just kind of statuing in front of Shane.
You know, Shane has not spent a single second.
Oh, that
very nice to the body. That's going to set Crenshaw off a little bit.
Yeah, that seemed to stun him a bit.
Crenshaw's done a couple things where, like, he won't engage too much on the ground. You know, in this fight, see, this is it. This is going to be the story right here.
He kind of takes away Shane's tools here.
It's a smart game plan if you've got a really dangerous guy on the ground.
He'll win the fight that way if he keeps doing it.
Because he's got the takedown points. He doesn't have to worry about getting submitted. You know, not a bad idea from in there.
No. Luke's got to wrap that guard up here.
I really thought he was going to try like a Achilles lock or something.
Yeah, it looked like he's going to spin for a heel hook.
That's just crazy. He's throwing up all kinds of crazy jiu-jitsu here.
He just needs to figure out how to get it on the ground. Who'd have thought?
Wow, he's trying that leg sweep a lot, too.
Shane Crenshaw's going to win a bad boxing match here.
You know, it looks like Luke is landing more on the feet, so I'm not sure, you know, is that going to mean anything whenever, like, he's getting his takedown points here, but he's not really landing a whole lot on the feet. Luke's being the aggressor and controlling the hexagon.
Yeah. Luke needs to do something effective here because Shane, in the judges' eyes, is going to be winning this round.
Definitely. You know, they see him on his back, and he's standing up here, raining down a couple shots on the legs, you know. But can this really go on for 5 rounds?
Hopefully not for us.
I really like to see Luke. He keeps firing off those kicks like that. You know, he just needs to settle up with his hands, and they're going to land hard and take away some of Crenshaw's shot.
He's looking for a heel hook. He's looking for a heel hook. He's trying to get Shane to step in. He's going to spin for it.
Very nice, you know, and you don't. I've never seen that level of jiu-jitsu, you know, used out here, utilized like that, you know.
No, a little Imanari game going on. It's see, he's a Helson Gracie purple belt, so he's probably got some nice stuff down there. Those guys don't play.
Oh, and
landed.
finally the
That
back fist
landed.
lands.
Man, the 4th time's the charm.
Crenshaw,
That hurt him.
Crenshaw
Luke
answers
waved
with
him
a
in and
big,
got hit. He needs to wake up.
Crenshaw hit him back with that big overhand right. I don't know if Crenshaw's throwing a left hand, but he is landing some powerful rights.
Luke says come on the ground. Shane says stand up.
A little bit of mind games from both sides here.
Shane got dropped. See how that scores with the judges. Luke doesn't seem to know where he's at right now.
Oh, he got hit hard right behind the ear with that shot and recovered pretty good.
Don't forget we got ice.
He landed a big back fist to the face and then ate a big shot to the ear there, right behind the ear.
Take care of your bartenders tonight, you lovely bartenders. And round number 3, Ryan Lee, championship cage fighting girl. Keeping it informed, round by round action. Round number 4 on the way. This is 5 4-minute round for title fight. I'd like to thank the Blake Hotel once again for having us out here tonight. Always a pleasure when we come to Uptown Charlotte.
Luke Green has some crazy moves, but it looks like Crenshaw's been able to counteract his flashy moves and good technique with just like a good solid game plan. Land a couple rights, take him down, dump him, and just get the takedown points there.
Yeah, this is the first guy I've seen kind of take away Shane's strong point. Shane likes to be in side control, knee you until you give up a bad position.
He is dangerous on the ground.
Yeah,
at the top.
Luke's game is perplexing enough for Shane that he's not able to do what he wants to do. If Luke had better stand-up, this would be a very interesting fight.
Shane's corner telling me he's up 2-0. You know, if I'm in Luke's corner, I'm saying throw more combos, force him to engage.
This is where Luke wants it. He's going to have to take this opportunity to go to work. He's got the half guard.
He's going to try to lock that leg down.
Shane using the cage to stay out of the half guard. Shane, if he was smart, would just back up right now. Get up and get
Oh, he's
away.
going to try to take that back again.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never seen this pulled off in amateur MMA if he gets that.
Shane needs to listen to his corner right now and get up. Shane's not listening to his corner right now.
A little pimp smack there, the backhand. A couple jabs from down there, trying to score some points.
Shane's corner calling for the right hand. There
Not
it
a
was,
bad
right
call.
on the temple.
I don't know if he actually hit him with that, or it was more like
they
a
have just been
push.
falling to pull guard. His guard pulls are getting a bit desperate here.
You know, it might be good for Luke here to like kind of play possum, let Shane Carr,
let him settle in.
control, and then explode with something. You
No,
know?
it's very, very smart. Now he's scaring him off with his guard, and he wants to lure him into there.
Exactly, and just explode. And once he's in the guard, I'm sure Luke is experienced enough. I mean, he might be able to do something crazy here with the half guard here. He's getting his hips out. He might be able to sweep around like the right side of Crenshaw, which would just be crazy. Get his arm out for that.
Yeah, he's this reaching behind him. He may be going for something I don't know, but that's not something I'm familiar with. He's got the half guard. He wants to push that hip back into a full guard.
But Crenshaw is winning a ton of points here, you know, just being on top.
Yeah, and it's typical MMA judges. He's on top. So
Exactly. See, right here, Shane's leg is really straight on this side. That would be so good for a sweep right there. If he could just push his hip over this way and turn him over and explode, he could be on top in half guard.
he needs to bring his knees to his head, create it's like I'm trying to teach him while he's in there, and I can't do that right now. It's
You're like,
yeah. Stand up.
from the half guard?
Wow. Strange stand up.
That was a little weird.
Luke's
Oh,
got a cut.
that is a big gash right there. At least it's not over the eye, so I hope that they don't stop the fight on this cut. This has been a pretty good fight. And I think as they, maybe some fatigue sets in or a couple more shots land, we could have a really interesting finish.
Yeah.
Kind of feinted with the hands there, and that's when the kick lands, Crenshaw could really land that big overhand right if he would fake a shot and come with the big overhand right after that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like his game plan is going to work for him right now. I kind of have him ahead on the judges' cards just because of the judging system we have here. And he's been really smart not to engage when he feels like he's in danger. Control all of the fight that he can. Did scissor takedown there.
Yeah, he's wanting that heel hook. He's trying to work a scissors takedown to a heel hook.
Rio Chonin Anderson Silva style.
Nice right hand again. Yeah, Shane's definitely winning the fight, the rounds. He's winning it on every level. He's getting some real good advice from the corner because they realize this guy's got a threat on the ground.
And that's the kind of cornerman you want to have to, just tell you where to engage, where not to engage, and help you out with a good strategy. Some people just think hitting the pads and lifting some weights is going to give you the right game plan to go into a fight. You just go in there, you swing.
Luke's starting to show some frustration in his body posture.
Yeah, I've actually seen him. He's actually dropped his hands a couple of times and just looked very unhappy with the way things are going. But I mean, you can't blame him. He's not. Crenshaw's just neutralizing every point of his game right now.
Yeah.
But if Luke is really down 3 rounds, he's got to make something happen in these next 2. But that's 8 minutes.
Yeah, and it's a tough problem for him because he needs to get this thing on the ground and he needs to make contact. But every time he moves in, he's eating a right hand.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any setups or takedowns. He's not a wrestler. And your weaknesses get exposed in here pretty quickly. Whatever it is you haven't trained becomes glaring once you close that cage door. He's obviously not trained his takedowns. He's not comfortable on his feet. He's a pure jiu-jitsu guy, and that's not going to get you far in here.
Let's see if either guy makes an adjustment to the game plan out here. His corner telling him not to back up. Well, he's been backpedaling, landing some good shots and takedowns this whole fight on the defensive there. Oh, is he going to try a judo toss here?
Nice
knee to the body there. Oh, and he's going to get full guard, isn't he?
Yep.
Crenshaw's smart to get out of that guard fast. Luke really could have locked him down with just his left leg over if he would have pulled rubber guard, maybe gone to mission control, and then worked his other leg up later. Kind of an awkward stance for Green here, the way he's fighting. Looks like Green's cutting in, did a really good job over there. He's not bleeding anymore. You barely even see the thing.
Yeah, they did a great job on that. That was kind of sloppy, but doing what he had to do to get it to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like the fatigue is sitting in a little bit on Green. And Crenshaw still looks really fresh, sticking to his game plan of engage only when you can.
Crenshaw's thinking about a north-south choke here. He's wanting to flatten out on this.
He's definitely moving the hips in that direction.
Can't get around the guard, though.
But this could be really dangerous if Green can flip over the back and take his back and get those hooks in.
It's very true.
This is,
good job by Shane to back out.
He stayed in there a little longer than normal this time. Ooh. He puts everything he has on every right he throws. One of them lands. I really think Green, though, if he would just, just throw a couple jabs, double jabs, and things like that, could really offset that big right hand. Especially considering that he spent most of this fight in the southpaw stance. Quick little right jab, double jab. These things work. He pulls guard.
That's a deep guard. He's got a deep guard now.
Oh, now kind of dropping him out. Oh,
he's got a
heel
heel
roll
hook,
over
heel
for
hook
the. If he can
If
get his
Shane,
hits
if
out
Shane
here.
turns his grip loose, he's going to get heel hooked.
You know, really, the way Shane was lifted
There it
up
comes,
there.
there it comes.
Oh,
There it
man.
comes. Oh.
It's just slippery enough to get out of that. I am loving all the crazy locks we're seeing Green throw up here. He has got some good jiu-jitsu. Oh, his knee thing, his knee sleeve kind of slid down, I guess. What? Okay.
Apparently wasn't that important.
Come on, Luke, you gotta let that jab go, man, if you want to take that. Back to the spinning back fist.
Shane looks like he's taking a little bit of a breather here.
Yeah, both guys look a little fatigued here. You know, this has been like, this will be almost 60 minutes of straight fighting here, you know. That's a little grueling on the body here, especially for amateur guys. Both guys kind of clip each other there.
But the cut opened up again.
He is so lucky that that's just enough to the right that it's not going directly into the eye.
Yeah.
Spinning back kick, Green. Respect from both guys there. You know, Green's really got to go after it. You know, I can only imagine he's pretty far behind on the cards. You know, I'm not really sure how he can go after it. You know, it seems like Crenshaw's neutralized most of his points here. I don't know, maybe like a big flurry. You know, I would like to see him using the jab. Just a quick little pop, pop. What?
It's all or nothing here for Luke. He's not going to win this round and win the fight, no matter how definitively he wins the round. He's got to finish this.
Definitely, you do not want to leave it to the judges. Just, well, God only knows what happens. Maybe the referee wins it.
Cornerman was not able to close that cut that time, or just didn't bother.
I don't know, I really didn't see them working on it, you know, in between the rounds there. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's going to bother Green too much, you know, because it's enough to the right that it's not going directly into his eye. And that's usually when they stop the fight. Looked like he was going to try that scissor takedown. Green's in a standard orthodox stance here, back to southpaw.
He's opened up a little chunk on that left eye. Shane posturing a bit.
You know, you don't want to risk anything right here. You know, Crenshaw's, in my opinion, you know, he's probably winning this fight by quite a few rounds right now. You know, you don't want to risk taking it into his world, losing it there, trying to get a finish.
No, I mean, Shane's fought a really smart fight. His corner's done a great job giving him information.
Agreed. You know, they tell him disengage, disengage, and he listens. And that's worked out for him really well here.
He's not winning this by his normal method of operation, but he's still winning it.
It's a little tongue action there. A little fatigued here, but he's still in this fight. You can see he still wants to win this fight.
He needs to get on his bicycle and hustle here if he wants to pull this thing off.
I don't know if I've seen more than 2 punches thrown in a combo. Oh, wow. He gives Crenshaw what he wants with the side control here.
He fell into side control. That was bizarre. There's a chance for him to take the back here if he moves.
He's really tried that a lot. That's a interesting technique that you really don't see a lot, even at a pro level.
Smart by Shane, get out.
With a complete stand-up game, Green can be really dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, as we can tell, he's dangerous enough that, Crenshaw is not fighting his normal fight, that he's developed a new game plan that is just working out for him really well. Connection to the heads there. He's the leg. Bicycle a little bit. A little pose on the ground. Boos from the crowd. I'm thinking if I'm Green, I'm going to abandon that kick. It gets caught almost every time. Again with that kick, I don't know. It just seems like it's working more against him than for him.
It doesn't matter if you're a wrestler, boxer, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. If you're one-dimensional, you just can't play this game. Luke's got beautiful Jiu-Jitsu. That's all he has.
Yeah. Crenshaw has made his two biggest tools, which is, his good takedowns and his big right hand, really utilized just those two things to win this fight so far.
Yeah, Shane's not known as a jiu-jitsu player, but he knows enough to stay out of trouble. He's avoided the submissions, and that's good for him,
Some would call that defensive jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds, and Shane's going to have a belt here.
Yeah, he's going to ride that out. Well done by Crenshaw to develop a, real strategy to win the fight here, But God only knows what the judges saw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If they saw anything other than a unanimous decision, I'd be shocked. Wouldn't be the first time I've been shocked, but I'd be shocked.
Hopefully they don't make it a regular thing.
Looks like they're going to pull JJ up into the ring to put the belt on Shane. This will be interesting.
Yeah, those two were originally set to fight here tonight until JJ injured himself, which is just terrible because that would have been a great fight. Because whereas Luke's stand-up is not kind of lacking there, and JJ's got the same evil jiu-jitsu on the ground and just the boxing to really force Shane to do something. Maybe we'll get to see this fight in the future though.
Yeah.
All right, fighters, to the center of the ring.
And we wish JJ a quick recovery.
Yeah, he's already back to training. Take a little time off, let the hand heal properly, and he'll be back in there.
That's his coach, by the way, Dave. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I had a vested interest watching this one. I wasn't much for commentating. I was kind of glued on the fight, but did my homework as I was watching.
Oh, that's what you were doodling over there.
Your winner for the featherweight title belt, fighting out of the blue corner, unanimous decision, Shane Rabbit, Crenshaw. Nice round of applause.
Show respect for Luke here.
Yeah, good job.
And I'd really like to see him develop more in the stand-up, become a little more well-rounded, and he could be a crazy fighter.
Yeah.
The title holder, J.K. Bradley, had to give up the title due to a broken hand, and it went up for grabs in this title fight. At this time, Shane, thanks for the fight tonight. Let's face it, Luke right here. Did a great fight tonight. Now you hold the belt. J.J. Bradley did hold the belt. It looks like we're coming up for our title fight between y'all two, where you are now the champion and he's the challenger. How did you plan to defend your belt?
I work in the realest and baddest team that there is. So I think that I would prepare, take on JJ, for the last half week. I look forward to it.
You're gonna prepare for this fight?
Just push-ups and running, crunches. Had a lot of issues. I wasn't really able to train like I have in my past fights. I got a couple wrestling practices in, went down to Renegade, couple times a week. That was enough to get it. You best believe next time, I'm training my ass off, and I'll be ready for JJ, because this is me out of shape. Just remember that.
So what was the game plan going into the fight?
Well, we knew all he had was jits. We knew he was going to kick me, but I mean, I could take that. His game plan was try to stay off the ground. If we took him down, land on side mount, work for a submission. If not, let him up and just box him, and that's what we did. So
what's next?
Next is JJ Brantley. After I take him out, I should be ranked #1, and that's what I want before I go professional. I want to be recognized for what I really am, and I'm the best featherweight fighter North and South Carolina right now. So.